Hello guys, Skater here. Today we're gonna bring you a She-Hulk Infanaut deck. Well, I was actually pretty lucky that I pulled She-Hulk from a box. So hey, here we go, bringing you guys some She-Hulk decks. Okay, well, before we get into it, do not forget to sub for free for more awesome Marvel Snap content. And if you have not seen any of my guides yet, make sure to check them out. Okay, let's start by talking about the Dream Combo. We got Sunspot here, you slap him down turn 1, and then, this is very important, take notes guys. On turn 4, play your Psylocke. Which means on turn 5, you will have 6 energy. Then you skip your turn 5 with 6 energy, and then on turn 6, you can play She-Hulk for free, because you skipped 6 energy last turn. And since your turn 5 was skipped, you can play Infanaut on turn 6 as well. So you can just slap down Infanaut for 20, She-Hulk for 10. That's a total of 30 power on turn 6, which is very difficult for opponents to come back from. They just cannot combat it. 30 power, you can potentially just split 20 and 10. Or you can just slap them all into one lane. That's up to you. But hey, that's a pretty devastating combo. But well, if you didn't know, She-Hulk has another friend which is really good with it. It's going to be Aero. So as you can see here, Aero can move enemy cards played this turn to Aero's location, which is actually really nice as a control mechanism. But sometimes, maybe you don't want to play it on turn 5. Playing her on turn 6 will yield a lot better results because your opponents cannot control it and they cannot make any plays on turn 6 to, counter this Aero play. But hey, what makes this so good is because of She-Hulk. Okay, let's say you just totally skip your turn 5 and then Sunspot just scoops up those energy as his power. Then on turn 6, She-Hulk would be a 1 cost because you skipped 5 energy last turn. And then, what's left? You play She-Hulk for 1 and 10 power. Then Aero comes in. With the 5 energy left, you can play your Aero and scoop all your opponent's cards to her location, thereby winning you the 2 other lanes or even the Aero lane. But hey, that's up to you to decide. So after talking about those combos, we're going to talk about some of the other cards. We already mentioned Psylocke. She's really good because next turn you're going to gain +1 energy. Yep, that turn 4 Psylocke. Just so awesome. Chef's kiss. And then Armor is here to protect mainly your Sunspot, because there's a lot of destroy stuff. Maybe they got a Killmonger and you want to protect your Sunspot and just slap down your Armor right into Sunspot. Or you can slap down Armor in one of the lanes that you will try to play Infanaut or She-Hulk to protect them from a potential Shang-Chi. And of course the Scarlet Witch here. You can change the location up if and only if they do not favor you. Then comes Lizard. Lizard is just so good. Because, in this deck, you don't play a ton of cards, which means you want to slap Lizard down to create some pressure in one lane, to force them or bait them into playing into it. Then of course, you see the 4 2-cost cards here. The reason is because of Wave. Okay, Wave on review next turn, cards in both players' hands cost 4. This brings us to the 3rd combo of this deck. You wave on turn 5. So if you did not know, waving on turn 5 would mean, usually, your opponents can only play 1 card on turn 6. That is actually such a great control mechanism. And why this is so good in this deck is because we got She-Hulk. So, okay, imagine this. You play Wave on turn 5. Alone, that's it. Don't play anything else. Then you have 2 energy left, right? And then She-Hulk is going to be a 4 cost next turn, but then you did not play 2 energy last turn on turn 5, right? So She-Hulk gets another discount by 2, so from 4 to 2. And then the other cards in your hand are going to be 4 cost. Okay, you can potentially just play the Aero as a 4 cost, and then She-Hulk. That's such a strong combo on turn 6, when your opponents can only play 1 card. So if you have not tried it yet, make sure you try out this deck. There's gonna be so much potential different combos you can beat your opponents with. And quite frankly, it's pretty hard to play around them. And then finally, we got Cosmo here for some, ongoing control. If you see a Wong, slap it down. Just don't, cancel out your own Aero. Otherwise, it's gonna be very embarrassing. And of course, don't cancel out your Shang-Chi, which can kill some really big cards on your opponent's side of the field. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this deck. Do not forget to sub for free and try this deck out. Let me know down in the comments below whether you think this deck is good or not. So this game, we are going to show you one of the combos. But which one? We don't know yet. Okay, Squirrel Girl on turn 1 is actually alright, but you don't want to get your power down. There's not much we want to do now, so we just slap down our Lizard, forcing them to commit to the mid lane. And it's pretty hard because they cannot play stuff there after turn 4. Oh, the Asgard. Okay, we definitely want to contest that. So I'm just gonna throw down my Cosmo, hoping to block some on reveals. But sadly, they got initiative and, oh, they aren't hard to middle. Okay. Good job. But hey, I'm locking out 1 lane for on reveals. So we're doing fine. And obviously they're not running, stuff like Wong. So I don't think Cosmo is that important. I just want him to be there as raw power to contest the Asgard lane. Okay, I don't really want to Scarlet Witch the Asgard, because I want to draw those cards. I actually can. Oh, wait a minute. I can Asgard using Scarlet Witch because of Cosmo. What was I talking about? Yep, put it in, put it down. Yep, good play, good play. Nah, I'm not gonna help him with Jotunheim. Just go to Asgard. Great play! Good job figuring that out. Me in the past. But hey, we win Asgard, drawing us 2 cards. What are they gonna be? Oh! Okay, this might change things. Oh, okay, She-Hulk changes things again. So, I'm gonna show you this combo. It's the 3rd combo I talked about in the intro. And if you are a bad boy or girl who skipped it, make sure you go back and check out those 3 different combos. But this is number 3. You wave on turn 5. And then on turn 6, that's gonna be a lot of fun. So, here we go. Okay, so if you still don't know what wave does, it makes cards cost 4 the next turn, for both you and your opponents. So playing wave on turn 5 essentially means that you're going to lock your opponent out, because they can only play 1 card. You see, they want to spam a lot, right? But nope, you do not let them do so, and they're forced into playing 1 card, and that play could be detrimental for a ton of decks. Okay, look at that. Because we played wave on turn 5, we missed 2 energy, and then She-Hulk was a 4, right? And then with the unspent 2 energy, She-Hulk is 2 cost now. So we can play our Aero, which was discounted by wave, to 4 cost, while your opponents can only play 1 card. This is the strength of this combo. Yep, it's very devastating when they can only play 1 card and you can Aero them to whichever location you want. Okay, Ultron does play around this, sort of. But hey, it's still not enough for them to win the game. But hey, imagine they play something really huge down. Like, I don't know, let's say Infanaut if they skip the last turn. is gonna get pulled to this lane. But hey, this is GG, well played, my friends. Okay, this game is going to show you the main value of this deck. It's cheating out cards, it's discounting stuff. And of course, on turn 1, we slap down our Sunspot. Because you know, you don't want to mess with Murder World. Yep. I don't want my Sunspot destroyed, so I'm gonna slap down my armor. Yep. No Killmonger can kill my Sunspot. Not even an Electra, because we have initiative. So Sunspot is very safe right now. Okay, the Psylocke. We could potentially play Psylocke on turn 4 and then skip turn 5. Then it's gonna be really huge plays with Infanaut plus She-Hulk. But are we going to be able to do that? We don't know. I'm just gonna slap down my I was saying wizard, what? No, it's not Harry. It's a lizard. But hey, if they commit a lot of cards into the middle, they're gonna have -8 power. Yep, -8 power to shut down my lizard. That's not a very good deal for them. Oh, Wave. Wave is actually very interesting here. But since I don't got She-Hulk in my hand, I don't really think the Psylocke play is that good. Although I do have Sunspot here to scoop up that power next turn. Okay, they're storming the left side. It's not easy for us to contest that, which might be a problem. But hey, we're just gonna wave. Okay. I think they overcommitted by playing the White Queen. But the thing is, they did not know that our hand was not that good. So actually, I think I should have saved the wave for turn 5. But hey, it does not matter. They Dark Arc. Remember, the main value of the deck is cheating out stuff. But what's better if they Dark Arc and pull out our Infanaut? There's nothing they can do to come back from that. Like, we instant snap him. What can you do? We play America Chavez on the right side. And that's gonna be GG. Well played, my friends. Oh, that opponent was so sad. He docked into an Infanaut. Oopsie. Yep, you want to cheat off stuff, but when they can pull it out for you, it's even better. And that's GG well played to our opponent. Thanks for the ride, Octopus. Oh, we could have just slapped down Sunspot, but of course, the Icebox messed with us, and not really too cool. Not cool, man. But hey, we're still gonna Sunspot on turn 2. Okay, a lizard. Good play, good play. Oh, Shuri Slap. That's pretty interesting. Of course, we can just Scarlet Witch that. But, I'm actually a little afraid of the Wong Black Panther stuff. So I'm gonna Cosmo that. Not gonna take any chances. Okay. So he's running an ongoing deck, seems to be. Okay. Now that we put Cosmo on Shuri's lap, we cannot even Scarlet Witch it now, which might be a problemo. But hey, anytime when you're playing a She-Hulk deck, you can consider, do I want to skip this turn? And then play She-Hulk next turn. So if I completely skip right now, I get a 2-cost She-Hulk. So I can play another card. But it's actually not too good here, so I'm just gonna... I think I'm just gonna put down Shooter and Scarlet Witch. Okay, I do skip. So She-Hulk is going to get discounted next turn, and I'm gonna play her. I mean, do I contest the icebox? That's the main thing. I gotta play She-Hulk there. Playing Aero is gonna be bad because I would have just wasted those energy last turn. So let's lizard the middle. I think it's a good play. Because I'm gonna force him to play more cards there if he wants to win that. But hey. Okay, Warpath. Which means he does not want to play anything in the hub. Okay, She-Hulk wins us the left for now. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, now that we're each winning a lane, I can Aero the middle. And whatever they play are going to get pulled. Then Warpath is going to get nerfed. Hey! We got initiative as well, so the cards are not gonna reveal. So they don't get buffed by Shuri Slap. And if I pull the stuff over, I am actually going to be good at Shuri Slap. Because the Warpath is going to get nerfed. So that is GG well played. I mean, yeah, the opponents is actually pretty smart. They retreated. So good job on your part, not losing more cubes to us. And that's GG well played, my opponents. So hopefully after those games, you guys will see the power of this deck. The main value of the deck is discounting stuff like She-Hulk with, you know, Wave, so you can potentially go into a ton of different awesome combos to mess up your opponents and sneak some really nice and big victories. Okay, She-Hulk of course is just great. Anytime you're playing She-Hulk, consider skipping your turn, because next turn could be great for her. And then there's Aero. You see it in the final game. You are able to control where they play cards, especially if you play her during the turn 6. There's nothing else they can do. They can just get pulled by your Aero and lose a game. That's such great control with Aero. And of course, if you want to go fancy, you can slap down Sunspot turn 1, Psylocke on turn 4, totally skip your turn 5, discounting your She-Hulk, and then Infanaut. So that's 30 power you can split around the board. It's just gonna be amazingly difficult for your opponents to contest that. Then of course, Wave makes things a lot more interesting. As you can see in the first game, we can Wave into She-Hulk, Aero. It's so hard for your opponents to deal with. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this deck. If you have, do not forget to suffer free and stay tuned for more awesome Marvel Snap content. And if you have not seen any of my guides yet, make sure you check them out. They're easily searchable on the channel. Now have a great day, and peace out.